let's connect with Vinit Bolinjkar, who is head of research Ventura Securities, to discuss this FPO and more. And Vinit, just let's get in your views as to how you're looking at this overall fundraise, because we understand that the attempt is to, of course, expand the business and the empire, as well as drive down their overall debt and, broaden the overall investor base. Walk us through your outlook on the floor price offer, the FPO cap price, etc. at 276.
So we just recently published our report on, the Adani price just ahead of the IPO, of the FPO. And we believe that there is significant upside potential from the current price of about 3,500 odd. Uh, since they announced the FPO with a discount of 10 to 13%, I believe that the price could trend down over the next few days as as the market making happens and the dates for the as the FPO appears towards its dates. What we believe is that the hydrogen business is going to be a truly game changer. It is the only company globally which is end to end supported by its own internal production outfit. They have the manufacturing right from sand to the solar panels, and they're making all the wind turbines themselves and manufacturing electrolyzers in-house from the renewable energy produced and generating hydrogen. And from this hydrogen, they're going to do value-added urea and ammonia. So they come capture the entire value chain, and this is going to be quite phenomenal. We ascribe a value of nearly about 3.5 lakh crores towards this business, which could materialize over the next 7-8 years. Obviously, the company is going to be in a very aggressive expansion phase, and they'll be increasing debt also out here, given the fact that they are planning a $50 billion investment towards this green hydrogen business. So this 20,000 rupees equity raise that they are undertaking right now is actually just the tip of the iceberg of the massive expansion plan that is going to play out in the company in the coming future. What we are going to see is another equity infusion coming in by Adani Total into the uh, Adani Hydrogen Initiative, and also for the various businesses that they would be getting into going forth. So, for example, we are talking about the coal to PVC and the copper business. We are going to see some, uh, equity injection coming into those ventures also. But having said that, I believe that over FY25 upwards, the company will be generating a significant amount of EBITDA. We think that 25,000 crores plus of EBITDA they'll be generating from FY25 onwards, and in our opinion, that will be plowed back into the business towards all the investments that take place.
Absolutely. But one should also point out that the stock has been weak going into the filing of the FPO. For the month, it's already down 14%. On top of that, now you have this discount. You're talking a lot about the hydrogen business, but let's also not forget Adani Enterprises is the entity and almost like the incubator for the entire group. So, we've seen in the past the financial assistance is had to provide for expansion plans. The FPO, of course, being used a lot to deleverage the balance sheet. And that what brings me to the next question. Once you deleverage, repay a lot of the dollar bonds, improve the debt equity ratio, is that signal also that once you improve the books, maybe borrow more, expand more? This is a group that's been on an acquisition spree as well.
Yeah, so as I said, $50 billion investment over the next 6-7 years is not a small amount of money that is being pumped into the hydrogen portfolio, right? Uh, so we are going to see uh, the equity infusion also being raised in the future. But I believe that there would be a number of value unlocking stories that would happen on the way. So I believe that the airports business could see the introduction of a strategic investor. Once a strategic investor comes in, there would be value unlocking for the airport, and 3 to 4 years down the line, we expect the airport business to be listed no later than FY27. That itself would generate a lot of currency for this company. Also, the other businesses of Adani Connects, which is the data centers and the airport, the road business, a lot of the projects are now coming on stream. In fact, the financial closure for the Ganga Expressway, which is nearly 40% of the total cumulative length of its portfolio of 6311 kilometers, will also get has seen financial closure. So now we will see the part of the projects getting into incubation phase and part of this portfolio being unlocked for value. We believe that strategic investors could also be bought into the air roads vertical.
Right. So, Vinit, bottom line, it becomes a subscribe considering it's coming at a active or rather attractive discount as well, 9% for non-retail and 11% for retail. You think it'll find subscribers?
I'm quite confident that it will find subscribers. One, it is a nifty stock. Two, it is very popular with the trader community. It has returned value to investors, minority shareholders who have bought the stock have made a lot of money. And you have such a huge runway of growth within this company. I'm quite sure that it will find buyers.
Thanks very much, Vinit, for putting those details into perspective. That's a mammoth FPO from Adani Enterprises.